Is that the phone or is that this shit? Hey yo, man. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. WILLMATIC Everybody can't go. But everybody can't grow. Y'all already know. Ooh, hold on. Games. I see what's going on. So yeah, man. Hold up, though. Let me get my shit situated to know, like, what we not about to do is have this shit in my head the whole time. Yeah, so I came up with this brilliant idea. They gonna copyright the fuck out of this. At the end of the day, it's cool. This is episode 1. So right now we're in the experimental phase. I'm busting this right here. I am. It's been a couple days and all that. Man. That's one of the worst parts about. Well, not the worst part, but so first of all, let me mute this. Mute up, my boy. Hold up, my nigga. I got it right here. Let me do a proper introduction and a proper intro, and let you know the people who are either falling in, scrolling by, or watching this on the playback know exactly what it is that we're doing today. Let me slow it down. Hold on, man. Foot a little heavy and all that. Like I said, y'all know this driving thing. This is not really my natural element. I'm very, very skilled. But at the end of the day, I'm skilled at pretty much everything I do, right? So, but, at the end of the day, let's focus. Let's stay focused. AMZ. Yo, what did I call this? It was AMZ Chronicles, right? AMZ Chronicles. We experiment, like I said. So, realistically, hold on. Make sure the mirrors are angled the way they need to be angled. And this one ain't really, hold on, fam. You're gonna wait. I'm gonna get my mirror straight. Then I'm gonna proceed, fam. And then you can proceed after me, okay? Capiche? Good back there? There wasn't nobody back there. I'm talking shit right now, man. So realistically, I don't really know what I'm about to do. I don't. Obviously, Let me turn this off. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me get right now. I forgot about that. I turned the phone off, but then turned this off. Hold up, man. I know where I'm going, fam. Come on, man. We definitely en route to the first stop. So we just left the warehouse. So for those of you who are unaware, or just tuned in for your first time, my name is WILLMATIC TV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think we need to do that much of an intro. Are you gonna go? Okay, I'm over there, man. Yeah, we definitely going over these railroad tracks. If I'm being honest, realistically, God damn. Can they come and pave this shit, bro, at least? Sheesh. Anyway, I'll be thinking about, like, doing some shit on the road. Like, I feel like there's something that can be, we can utilize that for something, right? I kind of just like the look of the kind of dark, dingy railroad abandoned. You can get some shots out of that, man. Nice. Obviously, I work for Amazon. Reconnecting. We good? Yo, peace, love, and prosperity. Please pardon me for any bad reception issues that we experience in advance. I am basically traveling right now. So yeah, we're, there's a possibility that we may be on and off here. Shout out to ZMC VRGT. Peace, love, and prosperity to you. Appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, so it's just a day in the life of an Amazon delivery driver. Nothing more, nothing less. I want to basically see how long I'm going to be able to basically keep the stream going. And obviously, you guys are pretty much going to be in for pretty much every and anything that I experience out on the road. This is one of those jobs, being an Amazon delivery carrier, or really just being a delivery carrier in NYC in general, because I've worked for other companies as well. I've worked for UPS, I've worked for FedEx, so this is something, and a few other carriers as well. You definitely experience a lot. It's a lot that goes into a job like this. It's definitely a lot of physicality, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on in front of me though. We good, man? Hold on, man. And then obviously you have to have patience, amongst other things. So we basically gonna go through a full route today. That was the whole idea of putting this on. Usually I'll turn this on. Shout out to JSNE6NR in the building. Peace, love, and prosperity. I got time to go over. Usually I don't do this, because now I'm that asshole in the middle of the intersection, but the light is still green on my side, so we should be good. Anyway, and yeah, man, y'all pretty much gonna see all of the work that goes into this. So the idea is usually I leave the phone in this spot right here. Oh, they tuning in for this one. Who this? Michael 7169 said, I'm pretty sure it's against Amazon policy to be recorded in any Amazon properties. Do you have the policy written down? If you do, I'd like to see it. Send it to my email address, ebcgpodcast@gmail.com. You're not getting in front of me, bro. You're not. You're not. You're not. Now I'm closing the distance, fam. I'm gonna do that, fam. Cause you see what I got. You gotta work. I gotta work too, fam. Yeah, Michelle or Michael. Rather, pardon me. I didn't mean to call you a girl and all that. Even though right now you kind of acting a little funny with me. You trying to tell me what my job policies are. Do you see this right here, brother? You see this? Where my shit at, man? You see this right here? Do you see this right here? Read it and weep, fam. What does that say right there? 500 customers satisfied, fam. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing, fam. This ain't my first rodeo, buddy. Appreciate you for reminding me what my job description was. But I got it from here, bro. Appreciate it, man. If you want to send me that information, ebcgpodcast@gmail.com. As far as me and what I'm getting ready to do, we definitely streaming the whole goddamn shit, fam. And I don't care if this is my supervisor or not, because realistically, y'all tried to violate me. Y'all gave me 2 days this week. Y'all was wondering why I was working out all week. Whoa. And that's how accidents happen. Damn, did y'all see it just now? It was right there, so I don't know if y'all seen it, but the bike was definitely coming. Obviously, this is a blind spot. I'm in a very, very large EDV, electric vehicle, so you got to be really, really careful. But yeah, I'm not worried about no policy, man. And realistically, if they want to fire me, they can. We just gonna have to basically hit the drawing board, and it's just gonna be on to the next. These jobs don't control me, and that's the problem with a lot of you people. I'm definitely not about to make the light now. Thanks, Michael. I'm sitting here arguing with you and shit. Now I'm sitting under the goddamn. He said, I am on your side. Are you really? Okay, I appreciate that. Are you in Illinois? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is New York City. And currently right now I'm in Queens, New York, which is where I'm from originally. Shout out to Left Rack City and all that, yeah, that was basically, where I grew up and, basically where I was born. But I reside in Brooklyn. I spent a lot of my time all throughout NYC. I got some time out in Yonkers as well. And basically what I'm saying is I'm New York through and through. Check the resume, check the data, fam. Yeah. I'm a New Yorker, fam. This is not Illinois, but I do appreciate you for stopping by. Are you from Illinois? My cousin is moving there soon in August. Really? Tell him he better be ready to pay exorbitant amount of, the rent is really, really high out here. So depending on where he is, he might want to consider. You good? Nobody's coming? Hold on, man. I know I'm a cyclist, so I'm very, very, my eye is always looking for the bike. Shout out to you, shout out to your cousin, man. Hopefully that transition goes well. As far as me, yeah. And realistically, you're actually correct, Michael, when you said, it's not necessarily against the policy, but it's definitely, we have cameras. There's a camera on me right now. My camera's on. There's also a camera on in the van, right? So right now I'm actually being recorded and watched. I'm not doing anything. One thing about me, I'm not a sneaky individual, right? Yeah. So if they did have an issue with what I was doing, they can easily let me know that, right? Or they can just fire me. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, I'm not worried about that right now. Y'all gonna see what a day in life looks like for Willmatic TV, because at the end of the day, it's not easy. It's not easy. I definitely feel great right now. I definitely want to throw that out there. I do feel like today is going to be a pretty smooth day. I'm just being honest. We already off to a good start. The traffic ain't even that crazy. Usually this should be looking kind of crazy over here, man. Am I still connected? Shout out to JS. I ain't going to be able to do too much interaction in the chat right now. We are on the expressway. I'm going to go over out here. We good? How you feeling back there? Everything okay? Copy? I like to talk to the people while I'm, cutting them off and all that. Check the energy here, you really get to hear me. If I had the microphone shit, the megaphone, like how the police have. But yeah, I wanted to challenge myself today. Yeah, they gave me 2 days this week. Because, like I always say, this is a performance-based job, right? I felt like he wanted to cut me off, so I had to speed up and all that. Yeah, I seen it. you could just see it in the bumper. The way the bumper started, he wanted to come in front of me and all that. We're not doing that, man. Play your lane, man, and wait till it's your turn. It's not your turn right now. That's the problem with a lot of these people out here, man. A lot of these people don't have patience. I'm gonna try to do minimal profanity on this. I'm gonna try, right? And like I said, this is gonna be a long one, so that's gonna be it's gonna be challenging for me. Copy. He came right up on the side of this. Fortunately, I don't have the step van. God damn, bro. If I'd have had the step van, that might have clipped him right there. You got it off. He signaled good time. I'm gonna let him rock. What was I saying, though? Yeah, oh yeah. They gave me 2 days last week. Or really this week. So I only work today and then tomorrow. More than likely, they probably gonna ask me if I wanna come in on Saturday. And let me just let them know right now, in case they happen to be watching on their burner YouTubes. Because I do feel like every job that I get, you know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way. Because I'm kind of fake, I'm like a public figure out here. And you know, really what it is I don't be giving people too much. So, you know, I do feel like, yeah, there's a good chance that they probably found me on YouTube. Especially considering the fact that my profile picture in the work chat is basically like my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't go fitness. So they probably be watching my shit and all that. I don't care. 2 days a week now. I'm coming to work. If y'all want to give me 2 days every week, that's no problem. Mamba Mentality Monday, Television Tuesday, and then Pump Day, and then Thursday, Friday, I come to work and I stream all day and do IRLs now, man. Since y'all want to only give me 2 days, man. What this look like, man? You know what I'm saying? But realistically, what happened is like I was saying, this is a performance-based job. Who's saying happy birthday? Oh, JS, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday, man. Salute to you. What are you doing today, man? What are you gonna get into? I forgot to mention today's my birthday. It's my bird. That was a typo, clearly. What are you getting, a bird? Are you getting a bird? Nah, salute to you though, man. And happy birthday. Hopefully you enjoy your day, man. What are you planning on doing today? You know, hopefully now the traffic's starting to get crazy, by the way. Yeah, hopefully you're not stuck in the middle of traffic like me right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me spit this gum out and all that. I ain't want to violate the Con Edison ban and all that. See, I'm not disrespectful. I don't really like this brand. This is the brand of water that they give us. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Like, y'all can't even give us some Poland Spring. It's cool. But the one thing I'll say about this shit, when you thirsty and it's ice cold, it gets the job done. You know. Oh yeah, so let me continue rambling about, yeah, this is a performance-based job, and I completely get that. But what they do is, and I don't want to get into a whole thing, about basically corruption and how a lot of these jobs out here are basically, you know, it's kind of designed for you to fail ultimately, right? And you see what my problem is, one of my biggest problems, is that I don't know how to really bow down, or, you know, I just don't know how to, not that I don't know how to humble myself, because I definitely know how to humble myself, right? I know how to follow protocol, I know how to take orders, but at the same time, when we get to a point where something is blatantly being done, or somebody's trying to piss on me and tell me that it's raining, that's usually when you lose me, right? So this is a performance-based job, and based on my performance on my last scorecard, we get scorecards every week. Like this is school and shit. I'm very report card and shit, whatever, bro. And basically how that works is, you know, it's a lot of factors that go into your scorecard. Your delivery habits, which is a bunch of bullshit. Basically, the way you take photos. Who that right there? Yo, ZM, salute, man. Pardon me, guys. I have to keep my eye on the road right now because, like I said, we're on the expressway. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. I'm basically just explaining to you guys what basically went into my thought process and why I ultimately, you know, decided to just start. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this every single day, but it's something that I'm gonna try to do more frequently, right? It's basically utilize the time that I, you know, my time at work, basically to kill two birds with one stone, which I don't feel like, you know, shouldn't really be any issue, you know. So let's get back to this performance thing. So if you basically take a photo of a package wrong, it's a bunch of, like I said, it's a lot of things that really don't always, you don't always have control over all of these things, right? So basically what I'm saying is this, because I'm clearly struggling to get this off, right? It's basically a bunch of bullshit, right? And ultimately, in my opinion, it's a system heavily, based on favoritism, right? So if you're not in, what I'm saying, if you're not cool with this person, that person, I'm not one of those people who I don't really, that's not really my energy, man. That's not really my vibe, I'm kind of Mr. Solo Dolo with it. That's just the reality of the situation. Yeah, man, I don't really know how to get in and fit in. I kind of have to stand out, right? That's kind of just, that's just my natural vibe. I don't really know how to do it any other way, is basically what I'm saying. I try to come to work with the right energy, positive, maybe, I don't know, some people may feel like I'm intimidating. I don't know what it is. Some people, I don't know, man. I'm just here to get the job done and go about my business, man. You know what I'm saying? You telling me that my performance, maybe you misdelivered a package wrong, which obviously we're not robots, right? So yeah, you're gonna make these kind of mistakes. I don't really feel like there's anybody that goes to work and doesn't make one error at some point during the day. Whatever the case may be, this job penalizes you for the errors that you make by taking days off of your schedule, basically, right? So I ended up with 2 days last week, and then I also got a ticket. That was the other thing that kind of, you know what I'm saying? I definitely got a ticket too. So, it is what it is, man. 2 days on the schedule. I'm back tomorrow. If they ask me if I want to work Saturday, the answer is no in advance. No. Circuit Saturday, man. We're going to be outside, new location, same determination. I definitely want to try to get to basically a new park and try to get a little session in, man. But yeah, I'm not mad at 2 days a week, though. It's basically what I'm saying. At a certain point, that will start to hurt my pockets, you know what I'm saying? But I don't anticipate that, going into the holiday season. Obviously, when peak season starts, the volume goes up a lot more. What they said, he said, you're right. The DSP owner makes all the money, and we are lucky. So you know what's going on then. You already said, I'm saying one of the magic words, the DSP. You know what's going on, right? So, and I don't even really have an issue with that. If the owners, because listen, at the end of the day, I'm getting an opportunity to make money, feed myself, pay my bills, and that's really all I ask for. So whoever's giving me an opportunity to do that, I'm gonna appreciate that. But at the same time, and listen, I don't want to get into all of it. Every company is not going to be perfect. Every company is not going to be flawless. But the problem with me is, I've been doing this for so long that I've kind of seen it all. Right? So it's not hard for me I'm going to spot it right away. Right? I do feel like I'm at a point with this company that I'm currently at where they kind of see what's going on and I see what's going on, and I'm making it clear that I see what's going on, right? So, yeah, man, this is where we at right now. I'm doing all-day vlogs while I'm at work. But realistically, another thing that you guys are going to be able to see is my performance. And that was my other thought that I had. I said copy. So they feel like my performance isn't up to par. So how about I go live now, and instead of leaving the phone, which usually when I go live at work, because I usually go live and I leave the phone where it is right now, the whole stream. No, I'm taking this shit out, I'm putting it in the pouch, and y'all gonna come with me every goddamn stop. I got 108. I think I got 108 stops today. Yeah, absolutely, man. You probably heard that and fell out of bed just now, man. Like, damn, 108. Yeah, 108 stops, which means that I will be, going to 108 different locations. That's what a stop is, So that can be building, that could be a house. I looked at my itinerary and it didn't look like I had too many buildings. So realistically, I anticipate it might actually end up being an early day, believe it or not. But y'all, you guys are going to be tuned in the whole time. So, you'll see exactly how the day goes. Because like I said, the wear and tear, the sacrifices that I make to do this job and perform at the level that I perform, I just don't feel like there's any reward system for individuals such as me who who actually come to work to actually do the job at the highest level, right? So what we're gonna do is, like I said, once again, we're gonna take you guys on this AMC Chronicles is what we're calling this, episode 1. Yeah, man, just sit back, buckle up your seatbelt, and enjoy the stream. I definitely gotta have my seatbelt on, because like I said, the camera in my face and all that. Yo, what exit am I getting off at? 27, and how far? 11 minutes. Okay. Copy. So yeah, I want to turn the music back up. I think I'm gonna let it rock without the music for a little while and all that. Ain't no traction coming in this shit. I'm about to turn the music back up then. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't gonna get no traction anyway, fuck it, I might as well get the copyright. What they saying though? He said, I hear that between my knees and getting bit. The job is murder on your body. Oh yeah, absolutely. Not to mention, the wear and tear that, from all of the other physical activities. As far as me working out, I work out, I don't want to say daily, but weekly, at least 3 times a week, if not more. So, I ride a bicycle. I'm a cyclist. I've been cycling through New York City for over 15 years now. Really longer than that, but what I'm saying is, me actually commuting on a bicycle from point A to point B, it's been about 15 years, but I always kept a bike as a kid and as a shorty and all that. Obviously, but yeah, man, it's definitely not, it's not light, So I just feel like this whole idea of me basically breaking my body down only for the, basically, it's not really worth it. It's what it's really giving right now, right? So I'm at a point now where I'm kind of at a crossroads with this whole Amazon thing, where I just feel like, I don't feel like at this point, I know for a fact that I'm wasting my time here, right? Because yeah, like I said, it's cool, because yeah, like I said, I get to pay my bills and different things like that, but yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to do something drastic, you know what I'm saying? Financially drastic, to basically get myself ahead so I can really maneuver out here and do the things that I actually want to do. Because that's all you need to figure out, Once you get to a point where you're waking up every single day in your purpose and getting up to do the things that you want to do, to me, that's the ultimate, basically, peace of mind, right? The money and all that other stuff is going to come as a result of you having the peace of mind and getting up every single day with the drive and the ambition, which is, I have all of those things, right? So, yeah, man, this guy just cut me off. I'm a little annoyed. He didn't signal, but that's part of this process as well. Like I said, you gotta have a lot of patience doing a job like this. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention the most important metric that basically determines your scorecard, and ultimately, if you're able to feed yourself the way you would like to feed yourself, take that vacation that you've been planning, or basically pay your bills so that you're not on the street. You know what the other determining factor is? And that what they can basically tell you is, to basically say your scorecard is not up to par. The customers, aka the psychopaths, okay, that sit in their houses all day. Most of these people, miserable as hell. Some of these people are on medication, okay. Some of these people don't take their medication. Clearly, when you come to their door, they acting crazy. I had to post a few. Yeah, every now and then you basically encounter customers who are basically just out to get your job taken from you, which I didn't realize how common that was, right? Like, there's really people out here who are that miserable, that literally basically try to provoke a situation so that they can have a reason to call and complain, because clearly nobody wants to talk to them. They have nobody to talk to. So they gotta basically create a situation so that they can have an excuse to pick up the phone and call somebody. So based on the amount of complaints that the customers, if a customer calls and complains about the driver and things like that, regardless if the complaint is valid or not, that also determines your scorecard. So at that point, yeah, we just gonna vlog. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's giving lose-lose, right? And I know I'm not running up no goddamn steps all day. I'm gonna try to reduce all of the profanity on this one. Shout out to, is that DER Durf? Okay. He said, tell you what. I'm telling you right now, we gonna tell it all, man. And like I said, listen, man. Hey, it is what it is. I definitely, with all that being said, we definitely gonna get the job done. I feel great. I feel amazing. The sun is out. Guns is out. The weather is beautiful. Like I said, the weather is always beautiful on the days that I have to work. Right now, this is perfect fucking... Look at the sky. It's perfect right now. It's not a cloud in sight, man. I just cursed, pardon me. All because I'm on the goddamn expressway jammed up in this damn Amazon van with this vest on, bro. If I was in bed right now looking to go do one of my workouts, fam, it would be raining right now, bro. It's cool. It's cool. I work tomorrow. I'm off Saturdays, man. Because I'm not picking up a day. I'm not. I might, though. 2 days is crazy, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. And that Saturday would go to the next check. Yeah, it would. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay? Depending on what it look like tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna determine if I work Saturday or not. If I feel like they try to violate me, because they be doing shit like that too. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000, man. I've been doing this too long, bro. Y'all not about to be playing with me. They be basically manipulating your route. Okay? This is what it comes down to. You can basically have your route manipulated in such a manner that it basically makes your route a lot more difficult. As far as the way stops are grouped together, it's kind of hard to explain. And if you've ever done Amazon, though, you know exactly what I'm talking about. What they try to do is they try to sit there and convince you that a robot does everything. That's obviously not the case. They sit there and they in the laptop and they do weird shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So if you actually know how to do the job, basically, and it's really just pathetic, man. I don't know, man. With all that being said, we still gotta show up and we still gotta show out, though, right? And we still gotta walk inside of the building, chest out, chin up, to let these motherfuckers know that I'm not really one of those individuals who you're gonna really be able to really break my spirit. You can stop my, income. You can, because if I'm collecting a check from somebody else, ultimately, yeah. If you're collecting a check from somebody, they ultimately, they control your money. If that's your only source of revenue, obviously. And right now, this is my only source of revenue, for the most part. Outside of, anyway, this is my main source of income. So, hold on though. I'm doing a lot of talking, This is what happens when I don't play the radio though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, at some point, I will be putting the radio back on. 3 likes, 1 person in here, nobody in here anymore. I don't know, man. I feel like I want to jam out a little bit. I do. Go ahead, bro. You got it. You got it, bro. Shout out to everybody in here. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day. Cause I've never really tried to do a full day of this. Hold on, where we at? What exit is this? 25? Nah, we have to get over though. I'm not an asshole. Is this 25 right here? We might have to get off on exit 25 though. Damn, I'm about so congested, bro. Talking too much. That was nasty. Pardon me if I spit on the lens. Hey, anything like that, that was disgusting. That's not my normal energy. Spit on the camera like Tupac, man. Good. Chill. Keep on the man. Stop. Stupid? Are you stupid? But yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah. My performance, right? My performance? That's what this comes down to, my performance? Or is this about the fact that nobody can dig their hand in my goddamn pocket, man? Because I don't come to work to be up in nobody's face, man. And go home with nobody, okay? I come to do my job and that's it, man. And yeah, there's a time and a place for everything. Yo, do I want an iced coffee right now? Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. Let's keep it pushing. Damn, that means I'm gonna have to take y'all on lunch and everything, huh? We'll see. And like I said, we might not even keep this on all day. I'm low key, we'll see how long we can do this until I, basically get tired of it. I'm sure at some point, wait, why would I be going? Let me make a U-turn real quick. I did some dickhead shit. Hurry up, man. What are you doing? What am I doing? Because I went the wrong way. Yeah, I was going to go back around. We're not doing that. Easy. That would be fucked up if I get into an accident on her. Shit, I'm going to see everything, like I said. Get some vlogs, nigga. That's reality, man. Whoa! Got to. Yeah. That's my shit right here. So, okay, I see what's going on. I'm a hustler. Is it this way or that way? Nah. It's 6 minutes away. We good. Another thing I was thinking about doing, right? Anybody in here right now? You still live? Cool. Is it's a lot of parks. There's one park in particular. We in Queens right now, by the way. Yeah, this is Queens, New York. Did I state that already? I'm gonna state it again for the record and all that. Queens, New York. We're gonna be riding through. What is this? Queens Village? They be having me all over this shit. So sometimes I'm in Queens Village, sometimes I'm in Mass Peth. But we all over the place with it, man. That's kind of what the job entails, right? The worst is when you get some shit and your route is mixed up, and you might have to hit 2 different parts of Queens on the same route. That's never a good thing, But yeah, it's a park that I gotta get the name of this park, man. I see it just about every day, Usually I see it though when I'm going back. Hold on, you're right. Yeah, when I'm going back to the warehouse. So I gotta get the name of it though, cause I didn't realize that they had some equipment in there, man. I like what I see. Jesus, that was kind of steep, my boy. Hold up, man. I might have a flat, nigga. That was crazy. But yeah, why would I be getting back on the expressway though? This shit ain't even go give me a reroute to go. Alright, back on the expressway, whatever, bro. 6 minutes, bro. It's the next exit, man. But anyway, I was saying, I gotta get the name of that spot though, cause it's a nice little park, man. Yeah, I know I'm looking for parks and all that. I already play Queens that heavy, like, yeah, but since I've been doing this job in Queens, I do notice that they got a few spots out there that you can pull up and get sturdy in, man. I'm not going to even lie, so I'm gonna definitely see if we can get that on before the stream is over. At the very least, I have to get the name of it because that gotta be something that we can do, off when I'm not at work, basically, right? I can pull up to the spot and we can see what's going on. Realistically, I could have got off on 26. It's cool. I hope they don't make me, I don't have to do that weird shit and then go around and go back on that side and U-turn. But we should be doing 27. And let's say that. So yeah, man, that's the agenda for today, man. We just gonna get the job done. I don't want to hear this no more. Oh, kind of respectfully to Sincere. Shout out to her. She said, baby, I am not the hoe. Alright. Hold up. And sometimes I get in my country bag, like this way. Pay attention. Yeah, nah. Reading is fundamental. I went that way and I got lost. He went that way. I don't know where he's going. He's gonna have to make that U-turn, man. But yeah. I really need to get the name of that park. I'm gonna turn this shit back off. I am. Cause if it's gonna be doing all that, jumping and all that, and skipping in my ear, I don't got time for that, bro. Just call my shit back, man. We'll turn it back on later. But yeah, so that's the objective for today. Get the route done as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible, of course, right? Because we don't want our scorecard to go down any more than it already is, right? 2 days is kind of crazy, man. Monday next week? Probably not. At that point, we'll be looking for another job, right? We'll come over. I am. We'll come over again. Easy. So, yeah, that's what we doing, man. And like I said, I've never really given y'all the POV of basically me actually doing the route from start to finish, right? So this is gonna be interesting, man. Yeah. I don't even know what's getting ready to happen, man. We might end up fighting or talking shit. Probably not, though. I don't anticipate that, but that definitely comes with the territory as well. I like how who this Durf came in here talking about school, man, and then just left. What tell you what, man? You tell me, man. What you doing here, bro? Tell me. How you come to the chat? Tell me. That's not even a sentence, bro. And then just leave, bro. Yo, YouTube, can y'all stop sending these bots to my shit, bro? And send the baddies to me? They scared that the baddies gonna come to my page. Ew, y'all scared, nigga. Chill, man. My skin is clear, my thoughts is clear, my wordplay is impeccable. You send the baddies my way, they not going nowhere, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. And YouTube know that, and they low-key hating. No. You're not getting out there. Easy. Yeah, I was about to get some dick out here. Yo, these shits really taste like pickles right here. Pickle chips is crazy. Never had these. Come over here now. Good? Straight? Copy. Not to mention, I really just, y'all know I got the #1 independent podcast in the world and all that. Everybody Can't Go podcast. Yeah, we on Spotify, we on Apple, you know what I'm saying? We global with it, man. We worldwide Lil Matic, man. Yeah, before the fitness journey, I always had something going on, right? I always had a journey or something that basically kept me, And if I'm being honest, let me just speak on that. That whole podcasting thing, obviously it's something that comes naturally to me. Basically just talking and, I like the idea of having dialogue and open dialogue and, analyzing situations and basically giving my take on certain situations, right? I've always, because I've always kept an opinion about, things. I actually started the podcast. I've said this so many times, but I'm going to say it again. I started podcasting on the little cassette tapes. I don't know if anybody remembers. You should know what a cassette tape is and Google it, man. When the cassette tapes was a thing, I was, doing podcasts on those. So what I'm saying is this: I've always had a knack for it. I want to basically get back into that, into that bag. Although I've never really, I'm always popping my shit anyway, right? So realistically, did we stop podcasting? Not really, man. I've been popping my shit the whole time. But really, what it was the time. It was very time consuming, bro, to say the least. I mean, and I was enjoying it for the most part because, like I said, it comes naturally to me, right? But at the same time, doing a podcast is not all about. That motherfucker look like he doing a podcast over there. He over there laughing. Conversation, but he was laughing mad hard, bro. The joke had to have been funny. But what was I getting ready to say? Damn, I lose my thoughts so often. I'm gonna get in the bus lane real quick and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no more tickets and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap around because we're gonna be on this side. Then me coming back around, cool. But I was getting ready to say, damn, what was I getting ready to say, man? We was talking about podcasting. Right, the amount of time, man, it's very time consuming. You would think that, all you do is talk into a microphone. No, that's like 20% of the podcasting. And in my case, I was completely independent. So that meant, record the episode, set up the studio, which I didn't even have a studio. I'm gonna let him go ahead. That was a very dangerous move that he just did. This much space, in between an Amazon van and a FedEx truck. Of course, the bus is right on time. You know when the bus is on time? The only time is when I'm in the bus lane doing this shit, bro. Trying to park. Here come the bus right on my bumper. Every time, bro. And I don't even know why there's so many buses in Queens, bro. It's annoying. You might be on a residential street this narrow, bro, where the van can barely even fit. And there might be a bus coming down that street. 2 ways and shit. This shit be crazy, my nigga. Hold on though, cause I gotta come back over here with it. So I really should just get. I'm gonna turn, cause I can spin back around. Yeah, I can easily U-turn up here. I ain't about to overthink this. Yeah, so they not gonna be an overthinking day. It's not. I'm not about to overthink anything. We just gonna do what we can, make it make sense. But the podcast shit was too time consuming, so yeah, ultimately I had to just put the mic down. But I was pleased with, what we were able to basically get started, because at the end of the day, no studio. I was editing everything. I was doing it all, man. It took a lot. Not to mention recording, actually recording the podcast within itself. It takes a lot out of you. And y'all see the type of energy I come with. So, you know what I'm saying? 4 hours of me yelling into the microphone. I used to have my sheet. I made a little makeshift studio. The iron board with the sheet over me. It was hot. I couldn't breathe. You can't have the fan on. No air, no heat in the wintertime because you can't have any background noise and shit. It was a lot, bro. And I really was sacrificing to get a lot of those. Then it got to a point where it was just like, all right, bro. I'm uncomfortable, right? And it's not really making sense, And it ain't making dollars on top of that. But hold on, though. Because I got to be true to the title of the stream. Like I said, hold on. Let me get the pouch where it needs to be. It's time. Kangaroo pouch now. Y'all going in the pouch. Like I said, we're going to be back and forth between the pouch and here, And this is what we looking like today, by the way. So if I think I'm tapping, yeah, you see it. 1 bag, 2 bag, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And it was really 14 bags, but what I like to do right before I, get out on the road, I like to organize my stuff and downsize it as much as I can. So you already see I have some bags emptied out. Sometimes they put 1 box in one of these bags, which is obviously going to take up more space. So sometimes you got to just be ahead of it, take a box out, and just make it make sense, right? But enough of all of that. Like I said, y'all going in the pouch. Let me open this back door. Because I got to make sure that the pouch is tight. And in a way that, nothing is interfering with this. I'm retrying the thing here. So this could go left. I don't know what's getting ready to happen. But for right now, every time I jump out, where y'all going to be? This is time consuming. Low-key, this is why I was like, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this the whole day, right? Maybe up until a certain point, and then I just leave y'all. Let's see how it looks for the first. Hold on, though. Let me take this wallet out of here, bro. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave it in here. I am. Which means I'm going to have to make sure nobody steal my bag and all that. We good? We live? Mic check, mic check. They see what's going on. All right. Here we are, man. Stop the move. Performance. Y'all want to see what my performance is like? Right now, realistically, I should already have gotten this delivery off. I am taking too long because I'm trying to set the camera up. See, now if I had the chest mount, it'll be a lot better. Hold on, I don't like how it looks from my point of view. Hold up, P. We'll see. This might be a dub. Okay. Because I might have to move and shake, you know what I'm saying? I can't really be playing with the phone. The whole Who that? Chill out, my boy. 263 is an envelope. So right now I'm currently looking for this envelope. I got 1 envelope for this house. And low-key, I can't find it. You know what I'm saying? Dub. Stream over, bro. First stop is whooping me. It's crazy, bro. Is this it right here? It is. Come on, man. This sticker all the way over here, folded up and shit. All right. Can they see what's going on? I don't know, man. Maybe I do need to keep the wallet in there then. I don't know. We'll see. I figured though. Let me see something. I don't like it, bro. Nah, I'm gonna have to tighten this shit some more or something. Let me see. This shit leaning too much. What if I put this shit up? See, it's a car right here, bro. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see that, but like I said, this parks everywhere for real out here, man. I didn't realize how much parks was out here, What if I put them in the top on the vest? Ooh, now you cooking, my boy. See now we making sense. What if I get y'all right here, though? You know what I mean? This shit gonna be leaning, though. So we gonna figure this out though. Let me do this delivery though. 8717 209. Shit. Oh no, 209 is actually where I'm at already, right? Yeah, pay attention, my boy. That's actually right here. See? This shit made me turn and shit. Then I gotta come back. I don't think that's gonna work though. I have another idea though. If I rip the pocket, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can rip this pocket. All right, guys, so what you are witnessing right now is how a standard Amazon delivery goes. You go to the front door, everything is front door. Nothing is, every DSP is different as far as, the way they do things, but we don't do any back doors or any side doors. So, and that is a common request that customers do have. Hold on, little man, because I'm trying to see something here, man. Let me see, man. If I keep them here, what if I keep them here? Would that be better? I think I'm better off in the pouch, man. We'll see. We gonna figure it out, like I said. All right, we off to stop number 2. Yeah, I'm already feeling. Yeah, I gotta keep plugging this shit in. Low key, we might not be able to do the full route like this. Like I said, until I can get the equipment I need as far as chest mount and things like this. That's when I can really, give you guys the full spectrum. Hold on though, we gonna have to. I might have to come up in your driveway a little bit. Sorry about that. But every time. You retarded, bro? I clearly just looked at you dead in your face, man. You in my way, bro. I'm trying to. You good right here? I'm about to hit this nigga. Nah, we got him. Hold up. This was low-key not. This wasn't a good spot to get this off. I got it though. We got him. Go. Like I said, these streets be so narrow, man. There's only so much U-turns you could do, bro, with the EDV. We figured it out though. So stop 3 is over here, and then stop 4 is over here. So I already can see that my route is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or the first stop, I had to come up a hill, make a U-turn to come back over here, So no, this is what I like to do. I like to just get ahead of the bullshit, basically. So considering the fact that my 3rd stop is gonna be this way, I would much rather just get out, walk back, and then I'll just come back and do my next stop, right? Because to me, that makes a lot more sense. It's a lot faster, a lot quicker, right? I'm gonna have to be a lot faster and a lot quicker with this pouch shit though, man. Let's go. That should be good right there. Yeah, they see what's going on. Stop number 2, here we go. Let's get some tunes on at this point. Yeah, because I don't want to hear myself all day. You know what I'm saying? I do the podcasting thing and all that, but yeah, I don't want to just hear myself all day. 262. But when I do, EBCG podcast, man. Yeah, every now and then I'll go tune in to my own shit. Yeah, I do that. 6 packages total. Yeah. Low key, after lunch, I might have to pack y'all up, man. I don't know. We'll see. We might have to go work out on lunch, man. A little 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to show them what the. It'd be like, you motherfuckers can't even do what I do, bro. So this idea that people who can't do what I do are basically in a position to punish me, it's just like, it's the most, slap in the fucking face, quite frankly. But it's cool though. Because we take lemons and we turn them into lemonades, man. Yeah, absolutely. Sit back and do the IRL stream. Day in the life of Amazon. AKA, we're going to turn it another title. Y'all keep playing with me. A day in the life right now, we keeping it PG. Keep fucking playing with me, putting me on the schedule for 2 days and shit. And we gonna show them the real deal, man. Y'all understand? Fuck all that though, man. I'm actually in a great mood, by the way. I know it's hard to tell. Hold up, 10, 12, 16. This be the weird shit that you gotta deal with in Queens. Can y'all see this? How it's gonna be 10, 12, then 16, and then 14. Then they wanna tell me my scorecard. You see what I'm saying? The motherfucking addresses be wrong. It be all type of shit you gotta deal with. But it's cool though. So we got a good, this is one of those deliveries right here that I like to call best case scenario, right? Not only are they light, it's on the envelopes, but they're all for the same place, right? So that's always great. You know, sometimes you get a mixed up, you know, thing where it's like 10 packages and it's for like 4 different places, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta basically sort it out and it's a whole situation. Hold on, let me get this. I'm gonna ring the bell, and I'm gonna move these over, right? My performance, right? This is what you call common courtesy, man. I get things too. I know that when they open that door, that shit gonna go right down the stairs, you feel me? So we have to just make that make sense real quick. Slide it over, push the door, ring the bell. All right. So now, stop number 4 is this way, like I said. Now, if I would have brought the van over here, I'll be making another U-turn right now. And I don't really got time for all that, you know. Don't nobody want to be in no PPG spinning around in circles all day. I don't. So, yeah. Like I said, sometimes you got to do that, you know? And make it make sense.
Head southwest on
20721.
25. Into.
Slide this way.
Side up.
I think that's actually on the side that I'm on, right? Well, no.
One hillside up.
This is 208. So 207. Huh? 207 is on this block. So I still gotta make a U-turn. Nah, I'm gonna have to go that way after. Is that what it is? Copy. I'm gonna have to stay in the house right here for a second, man. Hold up, B. Yeah, this is the part where you gotta make sure that the vest is not in the way and shit. Alright, 2 envelopes, 65. Let me pick up the pace a little bit, man. Stop 4, 66. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. AMZ Chronicle, episode 1. Will Manning TV, and we've only just begun. We on stop 4 of 108 right now. You know what I'm saying? How long is it gonna take for me to do 108? Hold up though. This is 21. So 207 and 21. You definitely gotta use your eyes the whole day, you know. And that's the majority of what, you know, be having me fatigued, realistically, right? The amount of numbers you gotta read and shit like that. Alright, so 21. If I'm going off of the houses on this side, that's 22 over there. So 21 has to be in this direction. Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta use your eyes and look across from where you at. I'm not even gonna hold you though. It's given, I don't know what's going on right here. Cause now we on another, it ain't this. So what is it, the garage door? Copy, cause that's 24. Yeah, nah, we went too far now. It gotta be one of these. The picture is showing, or is it one of those where I gotta go around? I think it is one of those, bro, and I've delivered to this before, actually. This might be the one where, is it this one? Hold up, bro. Where the fuck is this, man? Pardon me. Yo, where's 20? Wait a second. This is 209, though. I'm bugging the fuck out, bro. I'm bugging. See this? This right here? This is my bad right here. So I made a big fucking fool. 4 stops in, and I'm already fucking up. So basically what happened just now was I went the wrong way. That's 208, and I assumed 207 was this way. It's actually this way. You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta hold that L and walk in this direction. What's going on? What's this? Nobody commented anything else? All right, copy that. How about this? I need to just leave this shit in the van and go about my delivery, man. Since ain't nobody. Actually, we all gonna get back in here though, cause yeah, I'm a little too far. Yeah, I forgot. I was being preemptive. I was supposed to go this way anyway, right? So it is what it is. Let me move up a little bit. What time is it? 12:23. So we take lunch. Really, we can take lunch anytime we want, just as long as it's between the hours of, or not after 1:15 p.m., which I do feel like is ass, because, you know, it's 12:23, I just started, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck want to take a lunch break as soon as they start work, you know what I'm saying? I want to do at least 30 stops, and then, but the way it's set up, we take our lunch immediately. Whatever. So, you know, we should be taking lunch in about less than an hour. Yo, low key, nobody's commenting. I'm not bringing this shit with me. I'm not. It's gonna sit here the whole day. Yeah, fuck all that, man. I just sit here until somebody come in here and show some interest in what I'm doing, then we can do all that. That's taking me too long. It's too much of a hassle. If I watch this on the playback though, and I see how it looks, I gotta get the chest out, man. Stay keep it locked. So I've decided, yeah, we just gonna leave it out here, man. I don't care. Y'all gonna have to just, you know, I'm not bringing this shit in the pouch the whole day. I'm not. Yo, what just fell? My key? And then, hold up, you need that. You're gonna need that. I was just talking to the brothers out here, man. Shout out to 1-800-GOT-JUNK. He asked me about the job, and I let him know the truth. Like, this is a bullshit job, my boy. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's not the job, though. It's basically the way they set the job up is what makes it a bullshit job, you know. Basically, the things I was explaining earlier. But fuck all that, though, man. Because realistically, nothing lasts forever anyway, bro. You know, I'm not about to retire here. So why not utilize this the way that I see fit, right? Because they gonna utilize me the way they see fit. You feel me? Gotta make it make sense is what I'm saying, man. Yo, at some point, we might end up in the park working out or something. Yeah, I've decided the pouch is too much. Because look, my vest I can't keep it, you know what I'm saying? The way I need to, so So for right now, we still gonna leave this shit on, but y'all got my seat in the pouch, so we can't do that right now, man. I get that chest mount though. Yeah. The chest mount, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely about to only for certain stops, I'm gonna take that with me. If I got a building or something really, really heavy to show y'all what goes into it, then I'll bring y'all. But other than that, it's clearance for that right now, man. Yo, here come the ambulance with an emergency. As soon as I'm about to pull off, 207 is right behind me. This is actually kind of good. It's spicy pickle. That shit good as fuck. Yo, it's a park right here. What's the name of this park? Bel Air? Where the pull-up bar? Bel Air Park. That look more like a park for the kids right there. Like I said, man. How is our speeding this now? This shit bugging. Can I park up here? Let me get right here. I said, let's not overthink it today. Let's get in, get out, man. Get it done. You know what I'm saying? What's today? Thursday, right? It is. Freestyle Friday. I'm at work again tomorrow. Man, we ain't doing Freestyle Friday in a little while, huh? This is Freestyle Friday. What I'm doing right now? Well, what I'm doing tomorrow? Yo, I'm not gonna hold you though. It's like, damn, bro. I got enough of that. I did. I got enough of that, bro. What's the other one? Your body is. Whoa. The radio automatically does shut down though, so it's not too much music. Where everybody at, man? Yo, YouTube. Check this out, my nigga. Check this out. What's going on, bro? What is it, bro? I'm not going to the YouTube Diddy party, man. Or whatever shit you gotta do to unlock your shit, because clearly, you know what I find interesting though? About my engagement has significantly went down, right? And at the end of the day, that's not, I don't really necessarily care about it. Clearly I do, because I'm bringing it up. It's something that I notice, right? It's not gonna make or break anything, but I notice it, you know. And I do want to acknowledge the fact that when I first got on this shit and I started going live, you know what I'm saying? This shit has significantly changed. Like as far as you don't even see new people. Like it's just weird, bro. I'm seeing the same motherfuckers. I'm not really sure what's going on. We don't get to the bottom of it though. And when we do, just know it's gonna be consequences and repercussions, man. If I find out any weird shit is going on behind the scenes that's keeping my shit like this, bro. Cause it don't even make sense, bro. 8917, all these dudes on the internet. Send them to my... I told you. Yeah, man, it's not a game, bro. They ain't up and shit.
Continue southeast
Performance.
on 207th Street.
And I'm
Then
packing
100 feet
y'all up
turn
with
right
injuries. That part. They don't even know how much injuries I have, huh? Y'all not even when y'all are 100%, y'all not moving like me, bro. It's disrespect. It's just like, it's crazy. It's a slap in the face. It's basically like what the Lakers are doing to Brown. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's that. Like, what? Y'all niggas don't see what I do. You niggas out of your mind, bro? It's cool, though, man. Because it's also confirmation, too. Right? To a certain degree. So I gotta, you know, you gotta just embrace it, man. Hey! Hey! Whoa! Whoa! It'd be hard. Niggas want 28. It's gonna be enough.
Head southeast on 207th Street. Then arrive at the destination.
I can't have my food on. We gone? Game season. Yeah. Yeah, I got too fast today. My bad. The plan was to keep out in the couch for the whole day, but it's not gonna work, bro. The amount of boxes I gotta grab. And also, you gotta remember, I'm not using no hand truck. Everything is by hand. I am the hand truck. Right? So it's like I'm gonna be this guy has to converse it right now, man. DD already did one, so can't do that been around longer, so. Right here, copy. Got him. Get these chips out of here. Love it. Come here, whoa. 38. 38. That's 38 too. What I do, man? All right.
southeast on
I
207
can get that from right here.
That was an excellent time.
Move up.
Destination is on the left.
Excellent music.
8,000.
Let's move up. Is this charger?
Sunday, we're back outside. Carter Van Pelt Sound System Series. You find them online.
Okay, now it is.
Island Reggae. There's a
That's
few
another
more
reason why I gotta get
here.
another phone, man.
This one was
My
in
goddamn
Brooklyn.
charger cord is destroyed
Big
and
up my
shit.
brother Steve.
So on top of all of the cracks in my screen,
Big up
which is
Shaq.
on the front and on the back, my whole phone is basically
Sound
cracked up.
system for this event.
Now I can't even charge my shit properly. Yeah, it's a whole situation. New phone is on the way though. Yeah, really soon. Like, next week I want to say I should have. I'm looking forward to it, man, because I know I've been fiending to, like, use my front camera and different things like that to get certain.
Please go watch the video. I can't even really describe what it's like. Watching Shinehead play music, even sang a little bit of things, but really it was in a sound system style. So
They on their reggae shit right now, copy. We'll get back to them. And I'm in that bag. It's not really the bag I'm in right now, I'm gonna be honest.
Don't wait till it's too late.
Let's go to BLS. Yeah, talk to me. That's the energy I'm on right now. Talk to my soul right now. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Don't walk away. Oh, okay. 5, 63. Yeah. 45, 63. Whoa. That's on this side, dude. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about a few things as well though. I forgot about that stuff, man. Yeah. What's up though? Oh no. What are you 50? Slide over here and all that, man. To the Nidex. 207, this is 90. So that's gonna be the next block. Pardon self.
Continue southeast on 207th Street. Then in 150 feet park on 207th Street and destination is on the right. 9000 to 207th Street.
Damn, I dropped that? Yeah. I was trying to avoid doing that. Alright, we out. Come on, man. Yo, we still out? Yo, bad this in the building. Yo, my brother. You see what's going on, man? Absolutely, man. Yo, bad, listen, it's gonna stop, man. If it ain't one thing, it's the next, bro. Like, that's why it's so important, though, you know, to just basically develop that mentality of movement is medicine, though. So not only just develop the mentality, but also to basically just keep yourself active, you know. Because believe it or not, I got 108 stops. A lot of these guys, bro, bag this. A lot of these guys that do this, they come to work, man. They see 108 stops, they put their head down, bro, and get in their feelings, man. I see 108 stops, I go live, bro, and get in my bag. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and them. But then they want to keep me off the schedule, give me 2 days talking about your performance. My performance, I can show them my performance. If they want to meet me in any Cali park, they gonna see the performance, man. Please, bro. Favoritism, bro. Pilot tricks. That's one bag down, by the way. On to the next. Yeah, I anticipate today being a pretty light day, man. And I dare these niggas to ask me to do a rescue. No, nigga. Never doing a rescue again. Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. Who? Is that one of them pedal joints? Nah. This the EDV and shit. I've done that too, though. I've never did the one with the big shit on the back, but I've done the e-bike shit, you know. I've done it all, man. So we definitely, come on, bike lane bully. You know I was on the e-bike. But being honest though, I don't really, they did some sucker shit. Like this, when I was doing that shit, I was actually doing the bike shit and the driving shit at the same time. But then they did some slick shit. They seen how I was running it up. And they see how I was basically embracing the workload. And all of a sudden, I couldn't have 2 jobs anymore. So I had to basically quit. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you I was getting money, like, come on, y'all see what I do on that bike. My nigga, I was uphill. You get a tip every delivery on the bike. In the city and all that, the tips is really, really good. So on top of your check, you might be getting an extra $400 a week on certain weeks. You know what I'm saying?
And make sure you do
not
what you're
bad,
supposed
so.
to do by teaching these kids
I'm
about
thinking
the
about getting back on it, bro.
the kid out there. School
Maybe
them
for the
on
wintertime
Stevie,
or something,
school
like,
them
you
on
know.
Marvin and Curtis.
I don't know, though. I might be capping, because, yeah,
the legends,
realistically,
so they know what's going on,
when
all
the
right?
volume
And have
picks
you
up
seen
for
how
this,
Michael Jackson is just
that's
taking
when it's gonna
over?
be quiet
No
for that.
matter the age group, it never ceases to amaze me how the little babies
yeah, man.
are singing and dancing to MJ's music.
We
We need
what we
to
do, though,
make sure
man.
that's covered for all of these greats out there. Meantime, I got more great music in the 1 o'clock hour, and
as crazy as it sounds,
get your
this is actually like,
insecure knowledge
at
out.
one point in
Because
time, I
want
considered a job like this to be like a dream job. You know what I'm saying? Just driving around, having your own van.
Happy birthday to me. Look out there.
Oh yeah, oh you've done that shit before too? So you already know, fam. I used to do the walking shit too, when I worked for D'Agostino. That was in the city as well. No bike, fam, just a big ass wagon, fam, with 3 wheels. A wheel in the front and then 2 wheels in the back. So you have to really hold that motherfucker up. That shit be full of waters and shit. Sometimes, nigga, we had to go to 40 deuce, fam, from all the way in the 50s and shit, like. The tips was kind of good for that too, though. But yeah, they start playing with me and all that. I got another job, same situation. Once you get another job, they be like, what, nigga? You trying to get another check on top of this? Nah, we can't have you here. Nah, there's no consequences for you. We fire you, you basically still good. They don't like that. They don't like when you have a safety net. Yeah. I learned a lot about, you know what I'm saying, over the years. About these jobs and these corporations and shit. It's really kind of like a pyramid scheme. You gotta really be on your feet. You gotta know when to say no, man. You gotta know when to walk away from the money.
By bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RV
They try to
needs.
control us,
You don't
you
need
know.
to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either. Because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself. And Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto
I need a
insurance.
crib too.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company is not available in all states
That's
and
not
situations.
me dumb. But what I'm saying is
The
this.
biggest shopping event of the summer is
At
here.
what cost?
Macy's
At
Black
what
Friday
cost? I'll be
July
back.
sale is back, where you'll find 40 to 60% savings on all the hottest summer fashion and more. Don't wait. Get first.
It's ShopRite's A-Plus Rewards, just in time for back to school. Receive a free $50 ShopRite gift card or gas card when you spend $150 on participating products July 19th through August 15th. These specially marked items offer an extra boost in savings to stretch your back to school budget. Just look for the A-Plus Rewards label throughout the store. For full program details, visit ShopRite.com. Fill your backpack or fill your gas tank with A-Plus Rewards only at ShopRite.
I'm jogging back and shit. When I get in my jogging bag, the energy up today, my boy.
Drive out with everything. Repos in their credit, 500.
You already know it's shout to bag this in the building. Yo, how's the reception, bro? If you still in here, man. Everything clear? Let me wipe the lens off.
Are you still going to
Hopefully
say,
this shit
"I'm
stay
not
locked
ready"?
in.
Are you still going to say, "I'll circle
wanna see how long I
back"?
can
This
keep it on
is
today.
your year.
No?
Don't let another pass you by. Call Credit Solutions today. They can help. 800-254-7220.
What we not about to do, though?
With just
We not doing that.
$68 down.
We're not doing that. Give me a song. Song. This is 26? Okay. I like how this shit just stopped playing when I get in my two-step bag here. Why the radio be playing with me, bro? Fuck this shit then. I'm gonna leave it off, man. Every time I want to groove, like specifically when I want to hit it does that every time, bro. It's weird, bro. It's not supposed to be doing that when I'm in here with the key, bro. Only when I get out. I'm in here, bro. Turn it on, bro. You dumb? I'll be back. They can copyright it. I don't care, man. I'm spinning the block for everything. Stay cool to keep it locked.
Let it clap, brothers. Are you sit on my lap?
It got hot, bro. My shit melted, bro. Alright. We're gonna move up a little bit now. Yeah, I'm so used to just walking like I'm walking all the way up the block for what? Let's move up now, huh? Hold up, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with walking, by the way. Hit it from behind, though. That nigga Freddie Wild had a run, though.
West on the driveway. In
The song still hit.
177
My lip is tapped.
is on the right. 9,000.
Eating his dry ass Twix.
That's right. Summer Jam 2026.
Buy your tickets now through Ticketmaster.
Made out by top-rated construction accident
Jam is this
attorney
weekend?
Michael the Bull Lamonsoff.
On the
believe so.
under $3 menu at McDonald's, a McChicken is $2.
I don't care, bro. I don't care, bro. A McChicken. Get out of here, bro. I really get mad at the radio. Like, I be really wanting to fight because of that shit. Commercial again? It's like YouTube ads. I want to speak on a few things. We get a chance to do that. Right now, we're kind of locked in. Hold up.
Heavy pressure, I was cuffing like a precinct. How you go from housewife to a city link? Got you running around in all type of Benzes and Rolls. Girl, you used to ride in a Ricky Dink. I'm the one that put you in that Leontay. Fashion over model, I put you on the runway. You was rocking Coach bags, got you Sinead. Side Paris, calling my baby. I got a girl, but I still feel alone.
You know, work when you put your mad long, looking at something, and you realize you put it off to the side somewhere, so you looking for that shit for no reason. 34 right here? Not 44.
Cause my heart can't take it anymore.
On 207th Street and destination is on the left. 9,300.
You still charging? Okay.
207th Street.
Give me another water, man. Come on, let's go. It's one of them songs that it's just a feel good. I'm always gonna feel the same way when I hear this, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mary, shout out to the one. Oh, everybody can't go. He thought he had it. No, nigga. I'm going. It's my turn. Why this shit on some I'm speeding shit? I'm only going 1 mile over the chill out, man.
Destination is on the left. 9,301 207th Street.
So far, so good, by the way. Top 15 already. So my thing is, if I could get to 50, which is halfway, by 4 o'clock, we good to go. You know what I'm saying? I already know that. Not before that. Oh, it's lunchtime? It's 12:59. See, that's why I don't like that it's that soon. Because right when I get in my bag, it be lunchtime, bro. And it's just like, damn. Now you gotta sit down. That shit slows me down again. Alright. We in luck though, because I know that I got Hillside. I think my next stop might be Hillside. That's where everything
Guaranteed human.
It's the type of shit I do. You know what I'm saying? It's me all day, by the way. I mean, unless I'm just in a bad mood for whatever reason. Some days I be quiet too. It's very, very rare and seldom though. When I'm just quiet for the whole day, I'm in a mad mood, man. I'm thinking about some evil shit. More than likely to yeah. I'm mad. Why are you in your car with a nigga sleeping and you staring at me? You just make sure you keep your eye on the road, bro. With sleepy motherfuckers in there. They taking turns. I don't know what they got going on. 9330. Yeah, I'm not with none of that, bro. Let me move up though. Am I live? I should be. Full connection or should be. Hold up, man. Get out of here, man. I don't like when people just be staring at me. I'm just assuming like you trying to line me up. I'm just being honest, bro. When you just sitting around staring at a motherfucker, what? Can I help you, man? This nigga, was he sleeping or did he pass out? I don't know what they got going on. I don't want to know. Leave me out, man. That'd be my thing. Just leave me out of it. I don't know what's going on. Just leave me out of this shit. Mixed with nothing weird, man, and nobody. You heard? Absolutely, man. Am I live right now? I'll cut this shit off, nigga. I'm gonna enjoy my day, man. Fuck this IRL shit, nigga. It's experiment right now, so it ain't really. Nah. Okay, I accept that. I'll accept that.
one division, stay patrolling when it's late. 21, my Eddie, so the knife is on the gate. All the dogs eating off a Papa Rock plate. See Drake and they underestimate. Taking from
what
a
album
vet,
is this?
that's
This is
a
21 shit, right?
mistake. Hey.
Today at 4, Nessa goes commercial free. Over 97 minutes of music. Hot 97.
Okay, let's see what we got here. 30, 28, 38. See, that's the shit I be talking about, right? You're gonna put 30, 38, 28 together. Now, if I wasn't him, you know how easy that is to mistake 38 and 28, and you might fuck around and leave that with that? And they'll mix up some random ass shit, bro. It's usually not random. These numbers that are identical. Time to play the game. Yo, I'm definitely racing. Open my door, bro. What are you doing? It's the clock right now because 1:15, man. I gotta clock out for lunch. Otherwise, they're gonna close my route, which basically means from the building they can stop your route. Further reason for further proof that they basically manipulate our routes. How you can stop my route? I'm trying to hurry up to get to Hillside. I know that's my next, like, one of my next stops.
So Nessa, let me hand over these Summer Jam tickets to you, because you're talking about how you have to be at Summer Jam tomorrow. You had your heart broken?
I just got a 6-month situationship. After this split, that's going to change.
Oh, yeah, you need to be at Summer Jam. I hear the desperation in your voice. I'm not judging, all right? Win Summer Jam tickets right when I give you the code word. I'm liking the fat one. Call or not.
Red bone, fat, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out.
stretched out like
North on
this.
207th
Because
Street
usually
and
what I would do,
destination is on the right.
when I got a whole
9,000
bunch for
feet.
one block like this, I would just throw everything in the bag and take it at one time. Which can take longer too. Because, yeah, you gotta find everything and shit. It's just back and forth, you know? Well, so when I got, when it's Hillside,
208th Street.
we're gonna have to just fucking take our break now. I'm about to end this too. Come back later, bro. Yeah, I'm not taking my break with this shit in my face. Fuck, nigga. I'm about to go smoke a fat one. We on stop 20, by the way. And if I think I'm capping, yeah, I move fast. Yeah, stop 20, man. You see it. And we, like I said, we got 108. Based off of how I just got through 20 stops, you do the math. 40, 60, 81, 8. I'm pretty much gonna run through the route. At this point, I'm about to get the fuck out of here though. I am. Where's Hillside at? Did I do it already? No, I didn't. That's interesting to me. I thought when I was looking at my shit earlier, Hillside was closer. Nigga, it's not. Anyway, well, I think that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So much for the all day IRL stream. I probably will be back on later. Hold on, let me slide up here though. Real quick, man. Let me keep y'all off for a second. Because realistically, I did want to have a conversation about something that has been going on in the news. Briefly. So let's have a brief conversation about this young brother Nolan Wells. May he rest in peace. Now, obviously, this has been a story that has been taking place. So obviously, the situation is the young man. What is being stated is that it was an accidental drowning. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Yeah, too much voices, bro. So what they said was that or what his friends are saying is that it was an accidental drowning situation, right? Obviously, this raised some eyebrows. A lot of people had a lot of questions and concerns. Basically, and race was one of those things that obviously got thrown out there. Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor and shut the fuck up, please, bro? I don't care about none of that, bro. This should be the most talkative when I want to get in my bag and talk. Shut up, bro. Any other day I get some bullshit that don't work and do that. Anyway, Nolan Wells, God rest his soul. In all seriousness, well, an independent autopsy was conducted, and I'm about to get my route pause. By the way, it's 1:14. Let me clock out and take my break, man. They conducted an independent autopsy, and basically the findings that came back were alarming, right? Based on the independent autopsy, right? What they're saying is that a lot of this young brother's organs were missing, and that there's still a lot of uncertainty around his passing, right? So they have to basically figure out exactly what the situation is. I'm about to get off of this. I may be back on later, I may not, but y'all already know. Stay tuned and keep it locked until that next stream drops. I'm about to take my break. Like I said, I'll be back on later, man. And if not, I'll be back on tomorrow. And if not, Friday.